So I was in this room not too long ago where some people were standing around doing a bunch of bitching and whatnot. Kind of as it was brewing, I could feel the intensity rising, and I said, "I got to get out of this room before I don't want to play this little game of this negative energy that I could feel." And when I left, I kind of had an analogy that involved a tennis ball. It had to do with really just playing catch and your choice of whether or not to be involved with that type of energy or whatnot. And kind of as I thought about it through the day, I thought of I think there's really a lot of good analogies involving um, a ball, playing catch with a ball, with how you insert yourself or remove yourself from positive space, negative space, whether it's at work, whether it's home, with friends, family, in general locations at all. And the kind of thing that came to mind was like when you think of, you go to baseball games and you see guys kind of light up that beach ball and start hitting it around, and it's like light and fun, and everyone wants a piece of it, and everyone wants to, they kind of hope it comes their way so they can hit it at someone else, and they just want to continue, they want to keep that ball alive, they want to keep it up and going, and then kind of the vice versa when it's something that people aren't that interested in playing catch with. They kind of like, let's leave that thing alone. So I think that's something to pay attention to in your conversations, that if they're positive or negative. And I really thought of the analogy of playing with the tennis ball. You have the choice to remove yourself from a negative situation by just not playing catch when someone throws it at you. You have that opportunity to just say it, let it drop, or it's up to you if you want to engage and keep throwing that ball back and forth, that negative ball. You got to understand that when that piece of that ball, it's going to stick to you, and that's that negative thing, that negative energy you're going to absorb, and it's going to start to leech onto you a little bit. And I mean really leech, almost literally, where it's going to start to suck your energy. Negative energy, that's exactly what it does. When you're around negative people, they drain you. When you got a negative thing going on, it drains you. It wears you down in a way that you just can't afford to be pulled down, because you're really just working for positive light everywhere you go. So take notice to people or to places or to certain topics that are going to bring along that negative energy and tear apart any positive that was moving forward before it. Because energy, like a lot of things, is momentum. And you want to try to keep the positive momentum going as long as possible. When the negative energy inserts itself, you got to remove it. You got to try to take that ball out and get it out of there, and continue to work your thing, to continue to work for the positive, and just keep moving forward from there. So again, keep that in mind when you're in a place where the negative ball is bouncing back and forth. Just try to get rid of it. And if someone throws it your way, then that's your opportunity where you can just